Attention for a brief moment, just with the ongoing COVID-19 health risk. We do ask that people that are here this afternoon for our 7 auctions, that those of you here for the first 3, which are Wainoni Road, 170 Knowles Street and 11 Penhelig Place, you're free to stay in the room and just ensure social distancing. If you are the last 4 auctions, 28 Glasnevin, 200A England Street or 18 Pentire Parade or 26 Estuary Road, we just ask respectfully that perhaps you wait outside until the first 3 auctions have been completed, just so we give everyone the proper space and distance so everyone can be comfortable to proceed. I'll give you a moment all to do that, and then we'll come back with a brief introduction and we'll move to our first auctions of the afternoon. Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Harcourts Gold Auction Room. We are on the 24th of March and we are calling some 7 auction properties. The first 2 are auctions brought forward, the following 5 regular auctions. Once again, I do reiterate that we do keep our distances today in the room, just so everyone's feeling safe and secure. And also you'll notice that we are taking names and recording. We ask that you also sanitise in and outside of the room too. Just briefly before we get started, I will introduce the team quickly. I've got Mr. Mark Morrison on my right-hand side. He's be working alongside myself, calling the balance of the auctions this afternoon. Mr. Chris Kennedy on my left-hand side. He's the General Manager here of Harcourts Gold. He's here to assist in negotiations. He's also going to be recording the bidding as well, should we need to refer back to it at any point. Alana, she's on the computer. She's ensuring what we say is matched by what's on screen. We also have John and Lynette McFadden, business owners and principals here of Harcourts Gold. I have Nicola Cray, manager on our east side. We've got Doug Soper, manager here in our Harcourts Gold office. Also, we have Margaret Danzer as well, assisting today in the auction room, and Anna McKenzie also. If you do have any questions or queries or need some help, please sing out. One of the team are very, very happy to assist you with your endeavours today. Now, today's auctions, well, the 5 later on in the catalogue, they're all subject to confidential reserve prices, subject to those reserves being met or exceeded. The highest bidder, whose bid myself or Mark accept, shall be the successful purchaser. We may nominate the sum by which bidding is advanced, but we're normally happy to work with your endeavours in the auction room. We may also refuse a bid if we deem a bid not to be in the best interest of our selling clients. Now, any other licensed real estate agent here today acting on behalf of our sellers may also submit a bid on behalf of any other person. Now, if they do that, rest assured the necessary paperwork has been completed to allow that bidding by proxy to take place. Now, if bidding today does pause below our owner's reserve instructions, we have a couple of options. Mark and I have the ability to place a bid on behalf of our owners. Now, if we do that, we'll be identifying those bids as vendor bids. And rest assured, we'd never place a vendor bid at or near our owner's reserve price. In fact, they'll always be at a price that the property is not for sale at. So we do recommend or advise that you do place bids against our vendor bids today. Now, what else may happen if bidding pauses below reserve instructions? We may simply seek instructions from our owners. They may tell us to lower their reserve and announce their property on the market for sale. They may also instruct us to ask you, the highest bidder, to increase your bid to meet the reserve price, once again announcing the property on the market and for sale. Our owners also have the right to withdraw their property from the auction without declaring the reserve price and without selling, but also they have the option to withdraw the property and sell it outside of the auction room to the highest bidder. If that happens, it can cause disappointment. So our advice is very, very simple in that regard. We just ask that you hold the highest bid, because we'll speak to you first before any of those decisions are made. Now, conclusion of the auctions today, very, very simple for this hammer. When that occurs, we just require a couple of things from you as a successful purchaser: that you sign the contract acknowledging the sale, but also receipt of our real estate agent's authority sale and purchase agreements guide. that you sign the contract, of course, and let us know what your GST status is in Schedule 1 of the contract, and the deposit, of course, a neat 10% due on the fall of the hammer with the balance due on settlement. Now, the contract is approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and Auckland District Law Society. We recommend it to you and commend it to you for cash and unconditional bidding here today. Now, we will move to our first auction of the afternoon. I would like to welcome Andrew Swift and Melena Bartlett. You've both been looking after your owners here at 1 bar 198A Wainoni Road in Avondale. Are you both ready to get started this afternoon? Now, this auction is a brought forward auction. That simply means our owners have accepted a pre-auction offer. I will announce the level of that offer. If we don't receive any bidding, the property will sell on those terms. If there is further bidding, an auction will commence with the highest bidder being the successful purchaser. Now, the contract that has been provided to you, well, that sets out the property as a cross lease in fee simple, having share in 760 square metres more or less. That's flat 1 deposited plan 70943 on lot 1. And then also deposit plan 69482. Unique Canterbury Land Identifier CB 41A bar 1005. Chattels list hasn't changed. Settlement date set down for the 30th of April 2020 or any other date mutually agreed in writing prior to auction. GST inclusive. Further terms of sale, clauses 21 through to 26. Setting out the property is sold on an as-is uninsured basis, no assignments of EQC claims or monies. You buy the property as is, where is. But what a chance that is here. We're single level, permanent material, of course. Very, very short walk, Andrew and Melena, down to the supermarket, the Avondale Golf Course, the Waimari Park. Super handy as well. 2 bedrooms, easy open plan living, and of course perhaps a chance here to secure an entry level as is property, or maybe it's your chance to update and enhance and add value in the long term. But I'm not going to tell you anything else that you already know. I'll tell you something you don't. We have an accepted pre-auction offer here at 1 bar 198 A Wainoni Road, and that offer is $160,000. I'm going to give you a moment at 160. I'll look for your intentions north of here. If I don't see a bid or offer, though, I sell to our pre-auction offer at $160,000. Is there 165 in the room, or do we sell away here at 1 bar 198 A Wainoni Road? At $160,000 first time, I'll call it away then. I look only for $5,000 more. Twice now at $160,000. Third, final time here at 160. Are we all done? All silent? Delighted to announce the property goes, gone and sold. Congratulations to our pre-auction offerer. We'll have a very brief pause. I'll hand over to Mark Morrison and he'll move to our next pre-auction offer.
Straight in.
Okay, folks, well, moving right along now to the second offering this evening here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Another pre-auction offer which is at an acceptable level to our owners. Leanne, Marriott, you're all set to go. Lovely to be working alongside you here this evening. And I take you now to St Albans, number 170 Knowles Street, in the heart of St Albans, more formally described as being an estate in fee simple, some 789 generous square metres of freehold land, lot 48, on deposited plan 11298, which is all outlined on that certificate of title that Leanne will have circulated to one and all. Vacant possession, well, that is guaranteed come the settlement date, which is set out for Friday, the 22nd of May of this year, unless, of course, you have sought an alternative date, which has been signed off and agreed to by our owners. I also draw your attention to the further terms of sale, being clauses 21 through to 23 inclusive, and that you understand that you are bidding and buying on a cash and unconditional basis here this evening. Well, if I can take you back now to number 170 Knowles Street. In this house, well, it really is tomato soup for the soul. I had the opportunity to visit this property a week or so ago and really admired and respected the renovations that have really turned this home into a lovely, heartwarming character home in such an enviable location that is Knowles Street. Of course, you've got the flexibility there with the kitchen being the centre, the real heart of the home. You've got living spaces and outdoor living spaces flanking the property at the front and the rear. family, well, they'll be well and truly looked after, of course, as well, with the 4 bedrooms there, including that master with its own ensuite and walk-in robe as well. So there's certainly plenty of space for all of the family. Your warmth is going to be guaranteed. It's already getting a little bit cooler outside, but rest assured you'll be nice and cozy and warm with those 2 heat pumps, as well as the HRV system and the double glazing to boot. And just round the corner, Paparoa Street School is an outstanding educational location for the young kiddies that you might have in the family or are yet to have and plan to have. So a whole lot of upside in this home, a whole lot of wonderful years ahead for one lucky person or persons. Now all we have to do is, of course, disclose that pre-auction offer, which we have received, which is acceptable to our owners. That pre-auction offer was made at $920,000. So I'll just let you simmer over that number, and then I seek your bids over and above that level. Would there be $10,000 to kick us underway, and we'll have an option here tonight. But at $920,000, I'm in your hands. I'll call it through 3 times, otherwise I knock it down at 9, 2, and 0. First chance. 925, all the best to you, ma'am. Hope to see you at the end. Good luck in your bidding tonight. At 925, we're underway. We have an option here tonight, folks. At 925, and I chase down increments of 5 to go. At 925 here on the window, another 30 it is, puts up another 5. Good luck to you as well, sir, at 930. 2 faces in the race now at this stage. Would it be 35 on the retort? 35 it is, and can I say 40? And 40, here we go. We're playing tennis back across the room here, keeping our social distancing. At 940 and 45 is it? At 45 and 50, could you say? 50 it is, he obliges. At 55 is the next run. Shaking the head, what about 2? You don't want to lose it for $2,000. 951 it is. Thank you. At 951, good strong bid here, sir, and you'll... 55 it is. At 955, first chance. At 955. Another one? 60, good bid. At 960, on the phone, needs to call a friend. Got to fight for good property like this in Knowles Street. First chance then at 960. 62, puts up another 2. What's the retort? Another 2 perhaps as well. Like for like, stroke for stroke. At 962. First chance.
963.
What was your bid here? Did have you here first at 63. Would it be 4? Just put the 1 on top, 64. At 964 here. 5. 965. Once. At 965. Haven't got another one like it tonight.
67.
67, put in another 2 at 967. You take me straight to 70. At 967 once. Big decisions here.
No.
Second chance at 967. Third. Final time, otherwise I sell the property here. Another 1,000. All done. All silent. Appreciate your bidding. I'll call it through 3 times. First, second, third time. At 170 Knowles Street, the property goes, it goes. It is sold. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought. Moving right along now, Mr. Ben Deans, I'll welcome you back to the rostrum.
Right there, boss.
Cameron Whaley, a big welcome to you and your team. 11 Penhelig Place in Fendalton. That's the property you've been looking after the last few weeks, and what a stunner it is here in the heart of Fendalton. Buyers, I'm going to refer you just quickly to the contract here. We're in estate and fee simple, freehold gold at 685 square metres more or less. Lot 39 deposited plan 14664, record of title being CB 530-137. Chattel list unchanged, vacant possession offered to you on Friday the 5th of June 2020. Further terms of sale clauses 21 through to 24.5, and of course GST inclusive, so what you bid here today is what you pay. Now buyers, what we have here is blue chip Christchurch at its finest, and you don't have to take my word for it. Strategically positioned here at the end of Penhelig Place, that quiet cul-de-sac, and of course just the shortest of jaunts down to those Fendalton shops and cafes and amenities. Of course you have all the school zones here too, Cam, with Christchurch Boys, Christchurch Girls, Burnside High as well, and of course the University of Canterbury, handy too if you're feeling very generous and you want the kids to hang around for another 3 to 5 years based on their academic endeavours. Of course the home itself, it strikes a great visage from the street, that Oamaru stone, the colour steel on top, it just looks neat as a pin. Inside, well, it's been built for the family, but it's also been built for entertaining. I love those outdoor spaces, how you can interchange between those and those indoor living areas. 4 bedrooms, of course, 2 bathrooms, the extra toilet, so there really is room here for the whole clan. It's all underpinned by that Fendalton location, underpinned by that modern construction and amenities throughout. So buyers, we go for quality here at 11 Penhelig Place in Fendalton. Where do we see it? What would you like to pay this afternoon? Don't be shy. I've got until about 11:59 tomorrow, I believe. Opening bid offer. Where do you see it? Don't be shy. Well, I'll make you buy it. 1,050,000 is a vendor bid. I look for your intentions north of there. Is there one here in the room this afternoon? Should be. At 1,050,000 here for 11 Penhelig Place. Do I call it away? First time at 1,050,000. 1-1. Appreciate your start, sir. At 1-1 there with my starter on my right hand side at 1,100,000 here at 11 Penhelig Place. First time I look for 1150 now on the right. Twice now at 1-1. Third final time here at 1.1 million. Sir, it's just you and I. Cam, we're going to take a pause, seek some instructions from our owners, and we'll come back to you, sir, with the chance to own. We'll find a space outside of the auction room. We'll have a very, very brief pause here, and then we'll move on to our next auction.
Folks, I appreciate your patience. Moving right along now to the next wonderful offering that we bring to the market here, and I welcome in Mr. Mark O'Loughlin and of course Jenny Laney working alongside you as well. Mark, welcome in to both of you. Nice to be working with you both again, and I take you now to Casebrook, number 28 Glasnevin Drive, which is more formally described by the legal boffins as being some 728 square metres of that prime time fee simple land. Lot 121 on deposited plan 78380, which is all outlined on that certificate of title that Mark and Jenny would have made exceptionally available to one and all. Now the list of chattels, that does remain unchanged to the documentation I work from. I do know that there are the his and hers garage door openers, so certainly no fighting over the garage spots. Settlement date, that is being changed, a late change to the agreement. It is now set out for 30 days after the completion of the government lockdown period. So just to confirm that that is the settlement date that we work from here in Glasnevin Drive. I also draw your attention towards the rear of the agreement, the further terms of sale being clause 21, but I'm going to take it as read that you have in fact read and understood this agreement in its entirety, and you acknowledge that you are bidding and buying on a cash and unconditional basis here this afternoon. Well, I take you back now to Harewood, to Glasnevin Drive. This really is an expansive 285 square metre residence, so there's certainly plenty of flexibility in terms of the living and the layout for the extended family. There's 4 generous bedrooms here on offer, including one downstairs, which makes for a nice easy commute into the bedroom after the end of a long day. There's 3 bathrooms there. I note they've all got underfloor heating, which is an added bonus at this time of year. Blowing outside, those with green fingers, well, they'll certainly rejoice because there's a very nice, mature and established garden there. And those that perhaps like to tinker or perhaps have a penchant for collecting cars, well, 3-car garaging as well, plus the additional off-street parking means that there is plenty of space for all of the toys and any of the interest that you might hold. Convenience, well, that's certainly ticked off here as well, with Bishopdale and Northlands Mall not too far away. You've got the Papanui Club just a stone's throw away. So a whole lot of upside, a whole lot of flexibility, a prime time location here. All I have to do now is we just need to work out where we see the value on this one. Who's got an opinion on price? Where do we kick things off? What do we say? Just one at a time if we could. Perhaps a little bit of guidance from the auctioneer. Can I suggest 625 anywhere? 625? Expect some interest at those levels. Very well. Not here to hesitate tonight, folks. Vendor bid to kick things off at 625. On a vendor bid then at 625,000 to kick things underway. Need to see your interest north of those levels. Would someone take you through to 650? Put forward another $25,000 or perhaps more. Do we just go straight to 700? But at 625,000 on a vendor bid. First chance. Second opportunity at 625. Third. You'll take 625? All right. Hey, your money's better than mine, Bucko, at 625,000. All the best. There you go. No vendor bid. I'll retract that vendor bid at 625. Good luck, Brian, to you and your buyer then at 625. And I'm still asking for the same increment. Still looking for another 25,000 if I could. But at 625, on my left, on your right, there's your competition, folks. It's not me anymore. At 625. First chance. And I'll call it through 3 times. Second opportunity now. Third and final time at 625. Very well, I'll just place a vendor bid then at 650 against you, Brian, and your buyer at 650. Would it be 675, can I say? On a vendor bid then at 650, but I do welcome in other interest. Anywhere else in the room? At the moment, it's just you and I, Brian. At 650,000 on a vendor bid. Need to get your nose back in front for the chance to talk. You have any good talk over there? We're at 650 on a vendor bid.
Oh, sorry.
710?
660.
660? Okay, yeah, we'll work with that. That's all right, at 660. We got there in the end at 660. At 660,000 then. Gets his nose back in front. I'll call it through 3 times. Otherwise, we might just pause and have a discussion at those levels. First chance at 660. Second opportunity now in Harewood here in Glasnevin Drive. Third and final chance, otherwise I will pause and discuss with Brian and his buyer. Need to get your nose in front if you've got any interest at these levels. Anything can happen when we pause. Very good. Well, I'm going to pause and seek some instructions from my owners, Brian. Hold tight. Certainly can't sell to you at these levels. So at 660, we'll pause.
Well, let's move on. We're just going to have a wee adjustment to our order of sale. We're going to call 18 Pentire Parade now, then we'll move to 200 A England Street immediately afterwards. But Debbie Soper, a big welcome to you and your clients out there at 18 Pentire Parade in Lincoln. Buyers, the contract that Debbie and the team have provided to you, well, that's clean and concise. We're in estate and fee simple here, 721 square metres more or less. Lot 190, deposited plan 498069, record of title being 736987. Settlement date still stands on the 24th of April 2020. GSTs inclusive. Further terms of sale, they haven't changed either, but what we have on offer here is just an absolutely superb property out in Rosemerrin. Now, Rosemerrin's one of those developments out in Lincoln that has just come on into its own over the last few years. You've got other superb dwellings. It's a great sense of community. And this one here is just perched in a perfect place within Rosemerrin. It looks out over that park, that domain area, a perfect place to play and to watch the kids, but also keep those appropriate social distances too. The home itself, well, it was built superbly in 2017 by Onyx Homes, and you can see all the care and attention that has gone into this one. You move into that super stylish kitchen, those open plan living areas, and you can just spill out onto that wonderful outdoor area, whether it be the covered deck, the barbecue space, a bit of lawn there for the kids perhaps as well. It really is a superb family offering. Of course, very, very generous for those 3 beds, 2 bathrooms, lots of space for the whole family here too. The thing I love about Lincoln is that perfect combination of town and country as well. The city's very, very handy, so do the Port Hills and the Canterbury hinterland. The buyers here at 18 Pentire Parade, on offer we've got the superb Onyx home built in 2017. I'm just looking for your attention today. Where do we see it? What would you like to pay here for Pentire Parade? Don't be shy. This is the interactive portion of the afternoon. Well, let me coax you in. How about 560,000? That sounds like a really easy place to start. Is there 560 in the room? There should be. I'll look for 560 or more. 560, sir. Welcome in at 560,000. I can tell you right now, you picked a good one here at number 18. At 560,000, I look for 20 on top, or maybe straight to 600, but I called it away first time here at number 18. Twice now at 560. Third, final time then at 560,000. Well, sir, I advanced the vendor bid to 580,000. No surprises, I can't sell to you at that price. I invite you back in at 600,000. If I don't see any competitive bidding above that level, we'll pause, we'll have a negotiation. So at 580,000, can I invite you back in at 6 for a chance to pause, for a chance to chat with our owners? At 580,000, making it very clear, not for sale at that price. I look for 600,000 or more, or do I call it away? First time here at number 18 at 580, looking for 600. Twice now at 580. Third, 600. Welcome back, sir. Look, I'm not going to place another vendor bid against you. At 600,000, if I don't see a better bidder offer, I pause the auction on your bid. Then we seek some instructions from our owners, and we come back to you with a chance to own here at number 18. So at 600,000 here, I look for 620 or more. Otherwise, I pause. First time at 600,000, twice now at 600,000. Third, final time, all done, all silent. Well, auction is paused with your bid, sir, at 600,000. We'll find a space outside of the room. We'll come back to you with a chance to own. Well, again, we'll have a very brief pause and we'll move to 200A England Street. Well, let's move on to our next offering, 200A England Street. And Debbie Gordon, a big welcome to you, of course, and your owners on the phone over in the very sunny Perth. As your contract that Debbie and the team have provided to you, clean and concise as you'd expect. We're in a state and fee simple here, 503 square metres more or less. Lot number 2, deposited plan 373275, record of title 297816. Chattel list unchanged. Vacant possession offered on settlement date in the contract or any other date mutually agreed in writing prior to auction. Further terms of sale, clauses 21 through to 23 for your clarity and confidence as well. Now guys, what we have here in England Street, well, it's a good one, and it's situated down at a private rear site, so very secure, very safe for you and your family. And I tell you what, built in 2007, but Debbie, built to last. Our owners went to great lengths with the insulation, with the internal heating as well, just to make a home that's just so warm, so livable. It just feels so secure and well built as well. It's got a substantial floor area of some 314 square metres. It's obviously got triple garaging too, so the tinkerer, the people that like to store their cars, well, there's plenty of space for all of that. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Certainly a home, Debbie, you could work from home at very, very comfortably. And of course, from here, it's not too far to the Palms, not too far to the CBD and Central City too. So it really is in a prime spot here at 208 England Street. Guys, I am looking for your intentions here on this superb home. I look for your opening bids and offers. Where do we see it? What would you like to pay? Don't be shy. 495. Very precise bids, sir, but I'll welcome you in at $495,000. At 495 with my starter and centred. I look for a bit above here. Shall we go to say 505,000? At 495 I have, but I called it away. Once at 495,000 at 208 England Street. Twice now I look for 505. Third, final time then at 495,000. All done, all silent. Well, sir, it's just you and I at 495. I'm not going to place a vendor bid, but I can't sell to you at 495,000. What we're going to do is we're going to take a pause. We're going to seek some instructions from our owners and come back to you with the chance to own this fine home. So at 495, is there better in the room? Otherwise, I pause with my starter. Once, twice, third, final time. Well, auction is paused here at 208. Time for a quick update here at 11 Penhelig Place. Outside of the auction room, our owners have chosen to withdraw the property and sell it to the highest bidder, so it has gone and sold. Congratulations to our owners and our new owners as well. Now, Andrew and Milena, if you're ready, we're going to move on to 26 Estuary Road. Ready to go, Andrew? Fantastic. Well, guys, let's go here to 26 Estuary Road in South New Brighton. The contract that's been provided to you by the team, well, that's clean and concise. We're in estate and fee simple here, 552 metres squared, more or less. Part lot 3 and 4, deposited plan 829, record of title CB 568/16. Chattel list unchanged, vacant possession offered on the 11th of May 2020 or any other date mutually agreed in writing prior to auction. GST inclusive here, so what you bid is what you pay. Now, what we have here is just a fantastic as-is uninsured opportunity, but also the coastal life is on offer here, not too far to the beach. The estuary very handy as well, and of course the New Brighton Mall and Pier close by. Of course, the home itself, an EQC repair was undertaken, but it hasn't met the required standards, so you do get the benefit of all the cosmetic stuff being done so well. You could simply move into this home and enjoy it. I was there on the weekend, and it would be very, very easy to utilise it in its current condition. It's very clean, it's very tidy. I didn't even notice the damage, but I'm no expert. But of course, buyers, it may be a chance for you to buy and update, remediate, on sell, or just add value to this property for your long-term holdings. Whatever you do, you're going to be well served by this permanent material bungalow. Of course, 3 good bedrooms. Of course, you've got the double garage, plus you've got the studio out the back as well. So options are abound here. Partially double glazed, and we've got a consented log burner inside too, so it's going to be toasty and warm over those Canterbury winter months. The buyers, as is uninsured here at 26 Estuary Road, I look for your intentions, I look for your opening bids and offers. What do we say? Where do we call it?
170.
170. Welcome in, Rod, at 170, 200 straight back on my right hand side. And shall we go straight to 230? At 200,000 I have now. First time I called it away here at number 26. Second time at $200,000. Third time I offer it to you at 200, 000, 210, 20 straight back. Let's go to 30 at 220. Once on my right, but no favourites. I'm waiting for the left to come back. Twice at 220,000, 230, 40 straight back now at 240. At 240,000 now. First time I called it away. Here at 26 Estuary Road at 240, 000. Twice now at 240. What are we saying, Rob? Third, final time then at 240,000, 245, 250, 55 at 250, out of my right. How are we going at the back wall? Invite you in at 255 or 260 if you'd like. At 250,000, once we call it away here at number 26. Twice at 250. Come back with strength, Rob. Third, final time then. Rob, you know you'll know when I know. At 250,000.
We've been on the market for 3 weeks, but
I've heard that one before too, Chris, at $250,000. At 250. What are we saying? How are we going in the back wall? Can I invite you in at 255? At 250,000 then. I'm probably going to pause to my highest bidder if I don't see a better bidder offer at 250. Once at 250,000 here at 26 Estuary Road. Twice now at 250. Third, final time at 250,000. Are we all done? Are we all silent, Rob? Are we out? At 250, need to know. How are we going in the back wall? Invite you in for 5, otherwise I pause with my highest bidder. At 250,000 then. Once, twice, third time at 250. Well, we'll pause through with you at 250. We're going to seek some instructions from our owners. Come back to you with a chance to purchase here at 26 Estuary Road.
Well, welcome back, and I now take you back to Harewood, to number 28 Glasnevin Drive. Now, we paused some time ago on a bid at $660,000. After some discussion, I can confirm we have had an increase in that offer, in that bid, to $760,000. I'll just get to confirm that bid at 760. And folks, on that basis, I'm happy to announce that we will sell the property unless I do see further bidding. So I'll call it through 3 times, otherwise I sell the property away at $760,000. First chance at 760, not even $1,000. Second opportunity, third and final time. Well, I'm happy to announce the property at number 28 Glasnevin Drive. It goes, it is gone, sold. Congratulations. Very well bid, well bought.
Well done.
Right back here at 26 Estuary Road, outside of the auction room, our highest bidder has graciously increased their bid to 292,000. Just to confirm that with you, ma'am, at 292. Appreciate the increase. Instructions from our owners is we sell at 292 if there's no better in the room today. Appreciate your instructions. I called it away 3 times and I sell if there's no better here at 292,000. First time here at number 26. Second chance now. Third, final time at 292. Delighted to announce the property goes. God and Scott. Congratulations to our buyer. Thank you to our owners for your instructions as well. I'm going to hand back, Chris, have you got anything else out of the room?
We do, Ben. We've got Pentire still out and England.
Okay, we'll come back with an update on those two as soon as we can,
I might
Chris.
come try and get that, Ben.
Time for a quick update here at 200A England Street. Outside of the auction room, our highest bidder increased their bid to $540,000. Our owner's instructions at this stage are not quite enough here today to secure a sale. So if we don't see a bidder offer, I pass that property back to Debbie Gordon and the team to keep working with all interest on cash or conditional basis. So at 540,000, is there 550 in the room? Otherwise I pass once, twice, third time here at 200A England Street. Well, the property is passed back to Debbie Gordon and the team. If you have interest, please seek Debbie out. She's happy to arrange a viewing tomorrow or get your interest down on paper. We'll have a brief pause and come back with an update on Pentire when we can.
Are you on?
I have an update here at 18 Pentire Parade in Lincoln. Outside of the auction room, our highest bidder has graciously increased their bid to $645,000. Just to confirm that with you, sir, at 645. Appreciate the increase. Giving instructions on the phone with our owners are at 645. We sell if there's no bidder today in the auction room. Just to confirm that with you at 645. Well, hold on tight, sir. I sell to you if there's no bidder in the auction room today at 645,000. I only seek 5,000 more on from here. Is there 650 or do I sell at 645? First time I call it away and I sell it away here at 18 Pentire Parade. Twice now at 645. Third, final time, delighted to announce the property goes, gone and sold. Congratulations to our highest bidder. Thank you to our owners for your instructions on the phone as well. And thank you here from the whole team at Harcourts Gold, from all of our owners and bidders as well. Thank you for everybody's effort. Stay safe over the next 4 weeks or so. We look forward to seeing you back in the gold auction rooms as soon as you can be.